Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today, episode 29 of the career mode, which is crazy that we're almost to 30, which is absolutely nuts. But second episode of being in the sprint cars. First episode was kind of crazy. We got 2 wins to start out the season. Showcase, we got a third. We have a pretty big points lead, which I imagine we'll probably end up winning the season anyways. But we got level 4 tires, level 3 everything in the middle, wings, suspension, and chassis, and a level 4 engine all the way upgraded for the most part. So hopefully that'll be enough for the full season anyways, because you don't get too much money here in the local season. But on to Limaland, we got 18 laps here. Hopefully we can win it to get 5K, and we do have a sponsor finally, and we have a top 5 goal every week for that. So hopefully we can get that pretty easily with being in a pretty upgraded car for the local season, and just keep up the success we've had so far. So let's get on to Limaland. All right, got the top 5 practice goal. I think the qualifying goal is going to be tough because we haven't qualified top 5 yet this year, and 11.5 is going to be real fast to try to hit, but we're gonna do my best. Definitely don't want to hit those tires down at the bottom because you will just like ramp over them. Not like the late models to where you just bounce off of them and kind of wreck the car. In the street stocks you can kind of drive over them, nothing's really gonna happen, and the UMPs are kind of like the late models in a way. But these cars you kind of like ramp over them and you go flying in the air, because I tried it in practice just to see what would happen. And you get up in the air a little bit and you're gonna probably wreck doing it anyways into another car. Ran an 11.6 just like we did in practice, got 9th. I will take it. Qualifying top 10s consistently is great, so hopefully we can continue to do that. Who was up front? Cody, Samantha, Brian, all the fast guys we've been battling with for the championship. Cox is right behind us, so we got to run away from him. Don't want him running into the back of us. But hopefully we can get into second at least here for the qualifying dash. We do have the bottom for turn 1, so we should be able to get up in front of him. Oh, he did a good crossover, but he didn't complete it because there was a guy to his inside. Let's not run into the guy on the outside. Rodriguez, Cody up there. So hopefully we can hold this top 2 at least. If not, try to get Cody here if we can. We've got to run some pretty good laps though. We are pulling away from them behind us, which is great. Qualifying is just so difficult, set on hard, but I love that because it actually gives us a little bit more to fight for in the heats and stuff like that to try to move up. I think I've gotten 1 pole in the career mode. I was looking at my stats earlier, and I've done like almost 100 races so far, and I have like 1 pole. I think I have close to like 30 wins, something like that. Getting 11 of them in 1 season on every start for the UMPs helped that a lot. But 1 lap left. Looks like we'll be able to finish out second pretty easy. Let's see if this outside lane has any speed. Because we ran an 11.6 here for one of our times. What was this lap? It was a 7.82, so it wasn't any quicker really. The bottom to like sliding up to the top on exit has been quickest for us. Starting 5th in the qualifying dash, which is not too bad. If we could finish there and just start top 5 for the A-main, that'd be pretty good. Trying to get a top 5 every race at least for our sponsor goal. We just got to not hit those tires at the bottom or any other cars to go flying. And let's see if the little bit of tweaking we did at the end of last episode with the AI sliders, like incidents and stuff like that, actually comes into effect where they don't wreck too much. Got the 4th pretty quick, which is great. Try to see if we can get to the top 3 here. Top 2 are real fast up there. Brian and I don't know who's all the way up front. I forgot who got the pole, to be honest. Or who was in our heat. I forgot. Oh, it was Cody, I think. I think Cody Ramirez won our heat, I want to say. Samantha's running really well now. I'd be okay starting 4th though. The outside's been kind of weird for us off restarts so far this season. But dang, she's getting next. Oh, she flipped them. We got 3rd for that. She slid straight into him and he went flipping. Oh my, that was kind of crazy. She just wrecked the hell out of him. He's in 4th, straight behind her. We should get a good start here. We honestly have a chance at winning this now because of the restart. So those AI incidents didn't really change a whole lot. Try not to right rear Samantha so we don't go flying. Oh, Jeff's in our inside. We're 3 wide. Hopefully, like, in these sprint cars, the long straightaways aren't as bad as they were in, like, the late models and stuff. We got up to second here. Jeff's having a huge run on the outside. I tried to block him off. We're going to throw a slider here. He's going to get around us, though. Damn, good run on the outside by him. I tried doing a slider. Luckily, we didn't wreck. I think the AI slider I moved down for, like, contact with us and the AI helped a little bit there, because it didn't, like, kill either of us, but he was flying on that outside. But I have, like, the AI incidents and wrecks between each other down to, like, 30 now, and they're still sliding up into each other that hard, so. Let's get going here in the A main. Wow, why were they so slow off that start? That was weird. Like, Jeff and Rodriguez in front of us were, like, just so slow when the green flag dropped. We were, like, catching them down the straight, which is not normal. But let's see if we try to get around Rodriguez clean without getting into his left rear tire. Move him up slightly, not slide up into him though. He might get back down to the bottom. Yeah, he does. We gotta not run into his left rear tire though with our front, because we would go wheeling up in the air. He's just running really solid laps right now though. We are so tight to his wheel. That was a great run off turn 2 though. He's gonna cross us back over. That was a good move by him. Try to cut him off on entry. We got the lead now. That's great. Got by it clean too. Never even made contact with him. It was really tight though. Really, really tight. But hopefully none of these lap cars get to each other and start flipping right in front of us, because I do not need the damage. We have no damage so far. It's been going great. And as I say that, there goes one flipping. They're not even going to go a lap down either. They're going to stay on the lead lap for that. But I'll take it. We got the lead. It just seems like they're not getting into each other as much, at least. So the 30 has helped it a little bit, but if they still slide up into each other, they're going wrecking. They're going flipping. There's nothing they can do about it. We did run a mid-5 this race. Nice. So we are picking up some speed. Running smooth times. Who's behind us? Tommy Bailey. Rodriguez is falling back to 4th right now. Jeff's back up to 3rd. Did we get a little contact? Yeah, but we didn't get any damage. I'll take it. Rodriguez is back up to 3rd. He's back up to 2nd on that outside. He is flying on that outside right now. We're running 5 still. We have a 2nd lead over Cody, but he's running that outside, getting a huge run down the straights, but he's really slow through the corner compared to us. They're like 3 wide behind us. Jeff is throwing sliders up to 2nd now. This guy, I think, is the one that got flipped. He is damaged. He is so slow through the corner. Can we get by him clean? Yeah, we do. That was really tight, but I didn't know where he was going to go. He seemed like he was staying low for the most part, so I just got around him quickly. There might be a wreck with him, honestly. I would not be shocked. Just kind of watching the mirror a little bit, seeing if anybody runs up into him, if we can see that. Watching the relative as well, see if anybody drops off quick, but I think everybody up front got around him. So he's the only one to lap down now. We only got a couple laps left here, and we can get our 6K and walk out from the race. I think our sponsor's only like 1,000 as well, like 1,400 maybe per race. Try to get by Crawford clean here. Try to get by Jackson clean here if we can. Hopefully nobody else is going to get up into each other. Brooks goes outside. We're going to have to cross over him. Diaz, where are you going? I'm going to go outside of you. I'm all up in the wall. That's going to give it... Oh, no, we still got no aero damage. Nice. But there's people wrecking. Oh, my goodness. That might have gave us some aero damage, but somebody else went flipping there. I think we only got 1 or 2 laps left here. Jeff's up to 2nd. Good for him. He's running great in the 305s. I love to see that. But we only have what? So we're going to have a 2-lap shootout here. Hopefully we can keep it like we have been off these restarts and everything. We've been really fast. Jeff's already fallen back to 4th. That outside, like 2nd place is like the worst spot to be in. Unless it's me, because I can like duck down before turn 1 immediately. Like I can cross over the guy on my inside before we even get to turn 1. Jeff fell all the way back to 5th. No. It looks like he's going to finish 5th as well. That's unfortunate for him. And I did put that Monster Games right there under the name on the side of the car. You could kind of see in the replay right there. I did it there and on the other side of the car as well. But we get the win. I'll take it. 3 out of 4 ain't too bad for the season. Only the showcase is what we missed out on. And how much of a lead do we have now on points? 44 points. Oh, no, 34 points. Sorry. 34 points already after the first 4 races. That's crazy. Oh, it's only 5K to win this race. So about 6, almost 7,000 for the whole weekend. I'll take it. Not too shabby, I guess, for the local series. Okay, nothing really got too damaged, really. I just have to repair the engine because it was right on the border of getting repaired after last race anyways. So I figured we'd have to repair that. But Elm Creek, this is going to be a very low-paying race. Only 3,000 to win it, which is kind of crazy. That is very, very low amount of money. So really, hopefully we just don't damage the car too much. We can win it, get out of there with about like 4.5, almost 5,000 maybe total with our sponsorship money and stuff. So that's going to be kind of unfortunate. Going to keep it at the 15 laps it is, just because it's a very low paying race. Don't need to destroy our car doing a bunch of laps wrecking things. So get through this one quickly, and then we'll go on to Prairie View, which is actually 6,000 to win, surprisingly. And then Kokomo for the showcase, 9,000 to win. But the showcases are going to be hard with the regional guys here. So let's get on to Elm Creek. All right, got our sponsor going. Honestly, if we could hit that again, we'll get the qualifying goal for like one of the first times ever, which would be great. But when I was running in like traffic, because I have like 8 cars here for practice, like it's so tough to get through traffic clean. But the very bottom's the fast way around, like just throwing a slider line basically through the corner. So we just had to do that and not go off track pretty much. I think I went a little too wide there. It kind of messed up my entry. Hey, we actually got our qualifying goal for like one of the only times ever. Yeah, I went way too wide. I hit the apron down there. But we got our qualifying goal. We're going to be top 5 for qualifying. Let's go. 4th. That's awesome. We'll be pole for one of the heats too, which is great. We never have that. That's pretty damn cool. So who is in front of us? Cody, Samantha, Brian. Those are the only ones in front of us. That is awesome. I'm shocked that we are able to start first in one of the heats. That's pretty cool. We never are up here for that. Coming to the green, we're so close to the start finish. We don't even have to be in the middle of the corner like normal. But yeah, this line is definitely the quickest as long as you don't hit that apron like we did on the second lap. And lap traffic and stuff is going to be brutal in this race. That's why it's only 15 laps too. Like, we do not need to destroy our car trying to get up through a whole bunch of traffic in a low paying race as well. Like, if it was more of a paying race, then maybe I would have bumped it up to like 18 or 20-ish. But because it's such a small track, this race is not worth the money in it to have a longer race. But it's a race we got to do in the season for points, so we'll get through it. Hopefully not tear up things too bad. As long as we're up front like we will be, we should be all right. But we're already catching lap traffic in these 5-6 laps of heats, so 15 laps in the A main. It's going to be quite interesting. Hopefully nobody gets into each other and causes a huge wreck right in front of us in the A main. But nice, easy 6 laps. We had a huge lead over second, too. We were running very quick here. I am shocked by that. If we're this quick already, we're going to be flying away in the A main. Like, we had a 2.5-second lead, it looked like, almost over second place there. Starting 4th in the qualifying dash, though, since we didn't qualify better. Oh, they are so slow to start. Why are you guys so slow right here? I need to get to the bottom to be fast is the problem. I need to not go over the edge also. That's going to be another problem of mine, is getting on the brakes and like stalling the car out. Try not to run into people. That's the hard part about getting by people here at this track. Cox is in front of us. Now we're inside of him. Oh, I'm sliding up on Samantha. Sorry, I'm off the gas. Go. So we don't wreck. Oh, somebody else is wrecking. Okay. We're not going to have any spots out of that, though. We're probably going to start 8th. Oh, that's going to be rough. I at least want to start on the bottom. I need to get to an odd position for the A main. That's kind of a strat, I feel like. Should be able to get behind Samantha quite quick. Duck low. Oh, not really. We got like a 2-lap shootout here. Hopefully I can get up to 7th at least, so I can start on the bottom. Because that's going to be key for us, I feel like. Or up to 5th. That would be good, too. I'll take that. So basically, we really only lost the spot out of this qualifying dash, which I'll take. I want to start on the bottom, so that's actually pretty good. That was a great rebound there the last 2 laps for us, because that was kind of big. If we would have been starting back in 8th, I think we would have fell back to like 10th or so in the very beginning. But hopefully we can use this inside to our advantage the first couple laps. And not run anybody over, hopefully. Already at the 4th. Now the thing is, if we just don't need any cautions. If we don't have any cautions, I think we'll have a really great race. Trying to get up to the front. Samantha got up front quickly. She started 3rd. Oh, right reared him slightly, but we're fine. I thought we might go flying from the contact. We're good. Now Samantha's the only one in our way, which we're all good. I just do not want a caution to be restarted on the outside. I want to get the lead before a caution happens. I don't want to cause the caution either, because I don't want too much damage on the car. Oh, as I say that, I cause a caution. I think we're still in 1st. Yeah, we're in 1st, which is lucky. Samantha's in 3rd, so I didn't really kill her too much. But damn, I did not want that to happen. I'm literally like calling my shot, but like in a bad way. I'm saying I don't want to do this, and then I do it anyways. By accident. But at least that gets us away from the lap traffic that we were catching pretty quick. Did we get any damage? No, we're still at 100% at least for the A main. I don't know if all the damage accumulates through like practice, qualifying, the heats and all that. I don't know if that happens, or if it's mainly just from the A main. I don't 100% know. That'd be an interesting thing for somebody to like test out, honestly. Like go and destroy your car in like a practice, qualifying and heats, and then have the cleanest A main ever. Like have 100% and see how damaged your car gets compared to like just having a very clean everything. And then just having like a clean everything and a really bad A main. Like just destroying the car. Because I feel like it might just be off the A main, which would be pretty interesting. Oh, these lap cars are going to be the death of me. I would not be mad if there was a caution just so we're not in this position. You have to go so slow to try to get around them. And I'm really bad at sliding up in these corners. Oh, got the outside there. That actually gave us a really good angle for the bottom. Off of turn 4. Only got a couple laps left. Please nobody wreck in front of us. There's so much to try to watch out for. See, why can't I be this clean on a lead lap car? Like, what is my problem? I don't understand. Oh, geez, Hall, why are you so slow? Samantha's only 0.7 behind us. At least she got back up to 2nd, because last time when I got into her, I think it was Kokomo or something, she fell back to like 5th or 6th. So, hey, we get the win. I'll take it. Get that 3K and get out of there. Pretty much almost 5K maybe total with our sponsor and all that, but I'll take it. That race is absolutely crazy. I feel bad for wrecking Samantha, but at least she still finished 2nd. That low-paying race, was it worth it? Probably not, but we get some more points lead at least. I don't know where Samantha was in points, honestly, but that probably helped her out a bit. She's in 4th. Not too far behind Ramirez and Rodriguez up there. A little bit above Arnold. We got about 8-point lead over him, but we have a pretty good point lead now. 42. We got 4 out of 5 wins on the season. Let's just get out of here with our about 5K total. And hopefully we don't have to repair anything, because that is a really low-paying race, unfortunately. But stacking up the wins, doing what we can. All right, nothing was very damaged, which is good. Up to 21,000, almost 22. Getting to Prairie View. This is another tiny bull ring, and it's going to be a quick 18 laps. Hopefully we don't damage our car too much there, but at least it's 6,000 to win it, so hopefully we can win that and get a decent amount of money out of it. So got a pretty good points lead now. We got this and I thought it was Eldora for some reason. That's the end of the next episode, but we got Kokomo for the showcase here. Hopefully we can win that as well. That'd be great, but the showcases are a lot harder. So on to Prairie View. Hopefully we can get our 5th win of the season. All right, I only ran like a lap or 2 in practice, but got the practice goal barely. The qualifying goal is going to be a little tougher, like a 10th and a half faster. We will see if we can get that. I don't know if we will or not. But because I ran like right on the bottom, which usually isn't like the very fastest way around, but it worked for me in the 1 of the 2 laps. I ran like middle to bottom on the 2nd lap, and it didn't work out as well. Oh, we actually got it. Nice. I was going to try the top to bottom in the 2nd lap, but we got it by 0.02 of a second. Nice. We'll be a top 5, probably in 5th, honestly. Yeah, 5th, which I'm fine with. I think there's only 4 heats, though, but we'll be in heat number 1. Yeah, we'll be in heat number 1. Hopefully, we could win our heat, and then we'll be in 1st for the qualifying dash. Samantha's up front. She'll be in our heat. Cody, Jeff, and Kyle were in between us from 2nd to 4th. Hopefully we could beat Samantha here, and we'll start first in the qualifying dash. That's one way to kind of beat the system. Can we get under? Yeah, we can. We got down to the bottom at least quickly. She is already kind of taken off though. Oh, we're kind of reeling her back in. That was a good 3 and 4 we had, but these 6 laps are gonna go by so quick. Try not to hit the apron, slide up into her. I had a really bad angle into that one. She's starting to pull away now. She has a real good rhythm going. You need to like slide all the way out to the wall and then have just a perfect rhythm of a big circle, basically. We're starting to catch her a little bit, but might be too little too late. These laps are going by so fast. The lap traffic's going to make this race crazy. Try to slide it in there. Not going to happen. Probably should have waited to do that to the last lap. But second in the qualifying dash. Oh, no, not second. This is not the qualifying dash. We'll be 5th in the qualifying dash. That was the quick heat race. These 18 laps are going to go by quite quick as well in the A main if there's no cautions at least. Hopefully there's none, but hopefully we can gain a few spots here out of the qualifying dash. I kind of want to stay in an odd position, but we can jump down pretty quick anyway, so it shouldn't be too bad even if we get to an even spot. I just want to gain spots in general. Oh, got into Kyle there. Oh, he got into somebody else, but they keep it going straight. Good save. My bad for right rearing you. He only lost 2 spots out of that for now. Samantha's now running the top, which is quite interesting. Not what I expected to see. Just trying a different line there. We're going to slide up here into 3rd in front of Cody. Try to check him up. My right rear got the wall. I'm going to cut down in front of him because I had a terrible entry. That was a real bad corner I had. Up in the wall again. Trying to stay out the wall. Oh, Kyle got back up in front of us. Damn. Let's not hit him again. Got up to 3rd. That's great. 1 lap left. Hopefully we can hold on to it. It looks like we are going to be able to. We had a good 3 and 4 as well. So we'll be up to 3rd for the A main. That's not too bad. These races are just flying on by, like these quick heats and stuff. Elm Creek and Prairie View, they're just like flying by over and over. Nothing we can really do about it. Just so many laps, such a little time. Just like flying on through it. But Kokomo will be much longer of a race. I think it's 30 laps right now, which I'll probably keep it at. Have our first like longer race of the season. I think we had 24 laps earlier in the season or something like that. Oh, don't right rear him. We were very close to right rearing Jeff there, which I did not want to do. Got up to 2nd. Let's see if we can chase down Samantha and catch her before we catch lap cars. That's going to be the race, basically. Catch her before the lap cars. Had a good corner. Don't right rear. All right, we got by her. Good. She's going to try to get back by us, though. But I just did not want to right rear her. I feel like I've had a problem, like, racing around her and just right rear her all the time and, like, screwing her up really bad. But Cody's flying by her, too. We still have 100% on the car. I don't want to damage the car too much for this race, so I don't have to repair it for the showcase. Might have to repair it after the showcase, but that's fine. Because everything was still pretty well in the green. Now we're getting to these lap cars, and I just hope nobody gets into each other. As I say that, every time somebody's going flipping. I swear, I'm like jinxing it every time. Every time I say I hope nobody's going to get into each other and go flipping, somebody's flipping like a minute later. Not even. That was a couple seconds later. But we got Cody to our outside. We're in the lead. Hopefully we can pull away a little bit here off the start. That was a good jump for us, it seems like. Samantha was in 3rd, taking advantage of that, being on the inside. That was a real bad entry. I went too high. Cody jumped back down low because Samantha went high. Oh, Ricky Cox is up to 2nd. The Cox came out of nowhere. It was cold outside, and all of a sudden it warmed up. He came out of nowhere. I'm a freaking idiot, I swear. He's already fallen back. He's back and forth now. He's been running that outside. Once he started running the outside, he fell back, it looks like. Kevin Murphy's up in 2nd entry. I don't think I've recognized that name all season, really. These 2 guys are struggling. I think one of these guys was the one flipping. But they are very, very slow off the pace. Yeah, because that was like 23rd or something. Oh, it was 25 in this. So the first couple guys I lapped, they're like higher up than these guys. This is 21st. Really struggling. But luckily he's not losing spots. He's lucky with that. And there's 25th Diaz. Oh, now 25th Reynolds. So those two are ones that are lapped down. They're going 2 laps down. Oh, and we finished. I thought we had another corner to go to, honestly. I did not even pay attention. Those laps just fly on by. But Kyle ended up into 2nd. Cox fell all the way back to 7th. Kevin Murphy fell back to 6th. So they were both up in 2nd at one point and fell all the way back. That's kind of crazy. They must have just been on the outside stuck out there and then caught some lap traffic and really slowed them up. But we get first once again, 5th win of the season. We have such a big points lead, almost 50 points now, which is crazy over Cody. They're just fighting for 2nd back there. They're not catching me at all this season. We got this championship in the bag. $8,400, not too bad. I think that's the biggest payout we've had this season, honestly. So let's move on to the showcase race. All right, things are still good enough to where I don't have to repair them. That's great. Up to $31,000 as well. Racking up that money. We win for the 25th time. Nice. That shows you our stats kind of in a way.
Congratulations. 25 wins. That's amazing.
So we had 20 coming into the season.
Win. Did you know you have 25? That's ridiculous. Congratulations.
Just they're reading off the cards.
Hey, you got 25 wins now. Are you kidding me? How are you doing this?
That's so funny, them reading off the cards.
Congratulations. 25 wins. That's amazing.
You think that they would...
Congratulations. 25 wins.
Oh, I like
That's
that
amazing.
shirt on the left. But you'd think that they would, like, give them a line, they can memorize it real quick instead of sitting there literally reading it. You can see their eyes moving, reading it. It just cracks me up so much. So it's so funny to me. But we got 30 laps here at Kokomo. Nothing's really worn out. We might have to repair like the middle parts here after this race, or maybe even the tires. I don't think we'll have to repair the engine unless we really destroy it. But yeah, like if you wanted to see my stats on the whole career so far, our driver stats, we just hit over 100 races, 101 races, 11 seasons. We got 1 pole, 4 championships. We were about to have our 5th. 25 wins now, 44 top 5s, 55 top 10s, and 82 top 20s. So not too bad, really. Feel like we got into the A mains pretty quickly and started really working our way up quick. And then once we had a lot of money from the regional series, like the UMPs and stuff, we really ran the table in a couple of seasons. So that's gotten us a lot of wins, honestly. But let's get on to the showcase race at Kokomo, and let's see how well we can do here. All right, only ran a couple laps there in practice. Hit our goal by about a 10th. Don't think we're going to hit it here in qualifying unless we pick up like another 10th and a half. But anything's possible. Who knows? We won this race, first race of the season, kind of by some luck with the cautions. Probably would have finished about 4th or 5th, I think, and I already hit the wall for the first lap, so this first lap's not going to be super fast, I don't think. I'm going to stay to the outside and try to get the speed for the second lap. Let's not hit the wall again. We did hit the tire at the bottom in 3 and 4 in our first race of the year, and that's why I feel like we should have finished 3rd or 4th. Oh, we almost got it. 8:36. That was close. Got 7th though. I'll take it. It's not too bad. We'll be starting 2nd in heat number 1. That's honestly a great chance for us if we could get by Darren up there, which is going to be tough. Damn, Kyle and Brian finished qualified ahead of us. Good for them. If we can get by Darren, which is going to be tough because he's a regional driver, we would start in first for the qualifying dash, but I don't think that's going to happen. He's probably going to get a good jump here. We can duck low. At least we have a chance at this, but I think he's going to have a really good outside. Actually, no, he fell back some there from us pushing him up like that, like getting on his inside quick. So he's got to get by Kevin now, and we've been faster than Kevin all year. Oh yeah, he's ripping that outside now. He's going to come flying up, but Kevin is getting up in his way. We may be able to actually win this heat because we got under him going into turn 1, and he had to run the outside. Because he's getting stuck behind Kevin now. Oh my god, if he doesn't make the qualifying dash, I'd be shocked. That would really shock me. We just have to not hit these tires down here. We're running great. So we're going to start first in the qualifying dash right here. That's amazing. Yeah, Kevin's doing a great job holding him up. Keep going, Kevin. Hold his ass up. Make the regional driver start back farther. Hell yeah. One more lap around. Hold him up for one more lap, Kevin. You're doing great. All I can think of is like the SpongeBob show, Kevin. Because I just remember that guy's name was Kevin. Hell yeah, Kevin. Stayed in 2nd. Make that regional driver go back to the what would he be starting? I don't know, like 13th or something like that? Maybe 9th? I don't 100% know. How many heats are there? There's 6 heats. 6 heats times 2. He'd be starting 13th, yeah. That's pretty good. Make him start really far back there. That's awesome. And we have the pole for the qualifying dash, so we honestly may be able to hold it. I don't know if this counts towards a pole for our career if we were to start first in the A main. I honestly think it might, because I don't think we've ever qualified first. I don't 100% remember. I'll have to check the stats after this race to see. But it might count, because I know on iRacing it kind of works like that. If you start first in the A main or feature, that counts towards a pole for your career. Which is quite interesting. I kind of like that. So it might be the same here, honestly. Like, you may not have been the fastest on a 1-lap time, but like once you started racing them, you got in front of them for the start of the beginning of the final race, at least the beginning of the final race. Oh, bad angle, bad angle. Oh, tire. Fuck. Okay, we're not getting first. Fuck. I destroyed the engine there. Just went in too low. Oh, car is very tight now. Try to hold on a second. No, he's getting inside of us. Our car is so tight. Who's behind us? Josh Jones. Brian Ramirez is right behind him. Actually, he's right behind us now. He got to our inside. Oh yeah, my car is so tight from that damage there. We finished back. We fell back to 3rd. That's honestly okay since we're still on the bottom. I'm okay with that, honestly. Wow, the shine off those wings is crazy. Damn it, I had that in the bag too, and I just hit that inside tire. Well, at least that gets it out of the way for me in the feature here, hopefully. Hopefully with me hitting it for the qualifying dash, I don't hit it in the A main. That's the whole goal. Let's get to his inside quick. Slide up in front of him. Oh, we just right rear him a little bit. He stayed to our outside really well there. Slide up off of turn 4. A little bit too sideways there, but I'll take it. We got the lead in the first lap. Just trying to block his line for the most part. And we might be able to run away with it if we could stay up here. Because if we're blocking their line, oh yeah, they fell off hard there trying to run the outside. Turning in a little bit too early right now. Because I'm trying to get a good run off of turn 4. Because these two corners are a little bit different from each other. 3 and 4, you kind of need to turn in a little later. And 1 and 2, you kind of want to turn in early because it's not as far out there. That was just way too early though. The 3 and 4, you want to go in late. Yeah, we are very fast right now. 1 and 2, I can kind of do a slider line and be fast, which, yeah, they're slow through 1 and 2 running that top side. They're very fast down the straightaways, though. That's the whole thing with the way that they're running on that outside. But these lap cars are really going to screw them up. Darren's already up to 5th. Damn. If he wouldn't have fell back to 3rd in our heat, that's amazing. What a comeback he's had so far. 22 laps ago. We're just starting to catch lap traffic here. I really don't want cautions. Oh god, don't hit the tire. But if we get some cautions, we had good speed off the start of them, off the restarts, so we should be all right for the most part. I just gotta not run into the back of any of these lap cars. My head is starting to itch, but I cannot itch it. There's no way. I will wreck the car. Why does my like head or face always want to itch when I'm doing this damn game? It's always the worst timing. Like when I'm doing iRacing, not that bad. I could take a hand off of the wheel while I'd still have another hand on the wheel to turn to a car. So it's not as bad there. Oh my gosh. Brian is making his way through lap traffic so much better than us right now. He is really catching us. Big gaggle of cars in front of us. A lot of people to try to get around Young. Why would you run the bottom? I thought you were going to run the top there. Really had to let off. Brian is right on our tail now. And he's a full-time driver, which I'm shocked that he's in front of all the regional drivers. It's kind of crazy. These lap cars are giving me heart attacks. Really don't want a caution, but I wouldn't be mad with one. We're halfway through the race right there. Because if we get a caution, we should be able to pull away once again until we catch lap traffic. Oh, lap traffic's very tight to us. Don't right rear the guy to our outside. We're catching Cox's back in 14th. He's struggling a little bit, but there are a decent amount of national, or not, I keep saying national because I'm used to being in the regional series. There's a decent amount of regional drivers here, so it kind of makes sense he's falling back some because he usually finishes around like 7th to 10th anyways. Getting by Bailey for 13th. We've already lapped up to 13th, which is kind of crazy. Let's get up to Swift. I don't recognize that name, but maybe just because we haven't been around them this season. I doubt it's Taylor Swift. Oh my God, Brian Ramirez is right on us. 11 laps to go. We've got a little bit of space in front of us now, and the lap cars are kind of spread out for right now, so hopefully we can kind of pull away a little bit, because once we caught the lap cars is when Brian started really catching us. That was a really bad 1 and 2 from clipping the outside wall. Our car's still 100% right now, which is great. Honestly shocked by that. I really had to check up for some of those lap cars. Got half of a second over Brian at the moment. He's catching us on entry. I'm kind of pulling off on exit. Still running the bottom, so it's like right in front of him where he has to check up. But having some really good exits compared to him. Starting to catch these lap cars finally. The top 12, and I know we're about... Oh, there goes somebody flipping. That was, I think, last place right there. I think it was the 03 car. Now I can itch my head. Jesus. That was rough going that long. It really itched. Kevin's in 10th. Not bad. Dylan's up the... Or not Dylan. Darren's up the 4th. He is flying. He's going to be one to watch out for these last few laps. We got 5 laps left. I kind of right rear Brian a little bit off that start by accident. Let's not get the tire down here. But we're usually pretty quick off these restarts, because people start to run the outside kind of crazy, and we pull away a little bit. So I actually think we got this thing in the bag. Let's go. As long as I don't run into one of these tires like I did in the qualifying dash. Let's just be careful, go a little wide on them, get a good exit, pull away from them slightly. 1 and 2 we are perfect in. We should be good to go. 9,000 for the win. We'll get over 10K for this one race, which is awesome. That is a pretty good local series race. Darren is up to second. Damn. If we wouldn't have beaten him in the heat race, I think he would have been in first this entire damn race. He is so fast. I don't think we would have had a shot at him. Don't hit the tire last lap. We are good. The showcase win in the bag. 6 out of 7 races on the year, which I'm shocked we got that one, honestly. We just got a really lucky qualifying for 7th to be in the heat number 1, and then we got by Darren there to start with, and then he has flown back up front by the end. So that was crazy. We get the win though. I will take it. Get over 10K for this race. How's the points lead looking? Even better now. Brian, where did he fall back to? Oh, he fell back to 4th. Damn, that kind of sucks. But pretty much 11,000 in that race now. That's pretty solid. That was a pretty good race overall for us. I'm happy about that. Just like I thought, I had to repair the 3 things in the middle. That's unfortunate. We do have a decent amount of money. We could get like a new wing or something, but I'm kind of trying to save up the money for the big blocks next season. So, ooh, yay, we got some sponsor stuff. That one's only like $100 more than this, but the initial payout's a lot more, and that sponsorship looks a lot better than Stone Mountain also. So I'm going to go with Win Tires, because all we're doing is winning. So we're going to go with that, get the initial payout of almost 2K. And then we'll be able to get a new sponsorship at the end of the year. But by that point, we're going to be done with the sponsorship anyways, because we're going to move on to the 360s. And that sponsorship is actually really tiny on the side of the car too. So I might make it a little bigger. But let's repair all these a little bit. Still have over $44,000, which is awesome. Like I said, we could probably get the wing and upgrade it some. But I'm trying to save up the money for the big blocks that are coming out. And like I'm recording this before the big blocks even come out, so I'm trying to save up the money so we can upgrade that some and actually be competitive in the local series. If they go local, I don't know if they're going to go straight to regional or national, but when the UMPs got added, they were put in all 3 series and they gave us the car for free, so we don't have to buy the car, we just have to upgrade it, and hopefully we can do well like we did in the UMPs. But what, 7 races in, going on to race number 8 out of 11. We got Fairbury, Sterling, Limaland, and Eldora to finish out the next episode. So if you guys want to see us win the championship, stay tuned for that. And I appreciate you guys for watching as always. We are almost on episode 30, which is crazy to me for like a console game, and you guys are loving it. I'm loving racing it too. It's a nice change of pace from doing iRacing all the time. So I've had a lot of fun with it since it came out, and they keep updating it now with the big blocks and Lucas Oil coming out. So stay tuned for that as well. And that video will already be out of the big blocks and Lucas Oil. I'm excited for that coming out on Monday. But I'm recording this before Monday, and you guys are seeing this later in the week or whatever. So if you guys want to see me win this championship, that will be next episode on Saturday. So appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.